Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area SportsTalk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic night tonight. Unfortunately, tonight, Giants lose another frustrating game, 3-0 against the rival Dodgers. Getting shut out. It's not what we wanted to have happen here in Game 3, but it's tough. It's tough, but we got to turn the page, bounce back, and we know that we're playing the Dodgers, who right now are playing really great baseball, and so it's been tough out there. It's been tough out there. This is a 4-game series, so we do got another opportunity tomorrow to try to get a win out of this series. And what was exciting today, we got to see J.D. Davis make his San Francisco Giants debut, acquired in the big Darren Ruff trade, with Darren Ruff going to the Mets. And in my opinion, I think the Giants did an excellent job on that trade to get 4 players in return. J.D. Davis, one of them, the 29-year-old Elk Grove native. Really excited for him. He had 4 home runs with 21 RBIs on the season, and did get a hit in his Giants debut, going 1 for 4 today. Excuse me. So really excited for J.D. Davis. Welcome to San Francisco, and welcome in everyone to the post-game show. Glad you joined us tonight as we're breaking this one down. Giants, again, a very tough one, getting shut out by the Dodgers. 3-0 today, but give credit. Alex Cobb pitched terrific in this game, gave the Giants a great opportunity to win, going 6 1/3 innings, giving up 3 runs, 4 hits, walked 3, and struck out 8. So had incredible stuff, and again gave the Giants a great chance to win. But our offense was unable to capitalize to help Alex Cobb there to get a win. What's going on, Luke? How's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We are breaking this one down. Giants, unfortunately, get shut out 3-0 tonight. And yeah, right now, we're not playing good baseball at all. And it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. This is now our 7th straight loss against the rival Dodgers. And, this is not what I expected coming into the season. I felt the Giants could be able to, I didn't think we were going to win 100 games again, but I certainly felt like we could win 90-plus games, have a chance in the wild card. And right now the wild card is just kind of fading away with just our struggles since the All-Star break. Obviously, when you play 8 games against the Dodgers, that's going to be very tough, but we have now dropped 7 of those games. So right now we just got to find a way to get a win tomorrow. You do not want to get swept. So, we got to do everything possible to try to get a win tomorrow, so we can feel good going into the next series. We're Battle of the Bay over the weekend. So that'll be an exciting series, short 2-game series over the weekend. But right now, we got to start playing better baseball, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating. We had opportunities in this game, had the bases loaded in the 7th inning, and we were unable to score there. And it's just been tough. It's been tough right now. What's going on, Megalo Sky? Giants is in jeopardy right now. The season is most definitely in jeopardy. Something I did not think we would be saying. But this is where we're at, and right now the rest of the way, I just want to see the Giants play competitive baseball. At this point, the playoffs, I'm not really thinking about playoffs. I'm mostly thinking about playing better baseball. That's what we got to do first. We got to we got to start making better adjustments. And when you're playing against a team like the Dodgers, you have to be almost practically perfect with the way that they're playing right now to beat them. And so, you got to pitch well against them, play good defense, get timely hits. And that's been a, winning formula for us. We've been able to, when we look at, how we won 107 games a year ago, and when we're winning games, playing good baseball, we're getting good, strong starting pitching. We're getting timely hits. We're hitting the long ball, and the bullpen's coming through clutch. So right now, there's still time left in the season to finish out the season strong, and to feel good about yourselves. And yeah, at this point, guys are competing for jobs right now and auditioning for next season in a way. But yeah, this season, we're not giving up on the season yet. But right now, yeah, the season, we have to start winning now because we're fading out of the playoff race. And so, whatever happens, gonna stick through it. Love our beloved Giants, and gonna support them no matter what. So we'll see what ends up happening. Just hope that we can finish the season strong, regardless whether we make the playoffs or not. But again, I'm feeling confident about the future. We have a lot of young talent. So, there's a lot to be excited about. Right now, the product on the field is not producing the way that we know that they can. So right now, yeah, we got to make a lot of adjustments. So, yeah, tomorrow's a new day, a new opportunity, so we can turn the page. And, yeah, let's just see what we can do out there. Now can't wait for the 49ers season. Absolutely, I am so beyond excited for this season to get to see Trey Lance first season as the starter. Really excited for the 49ers season, and we're breaking down Giants-Dodgers tonight, the rivalry. Giants, unfortunately, we have dropped 7 straight now against the rival Dodgers, and just really frustrating. We've had opportunities in this series to win some of these games, and we haven't been able to capitalize in this game. Had bases loaded in the 7th inning. We also had bases loaded in the 9th inning. Excuse me. So we had our opportunities, and we just could not capitalize, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to get shut out at home. It's embarrassing. I mean, look, these things happen sometimes, but you want to play better in front of your home fans, and we had 8 hits tonight, so we were setting the table. So a couple big hits in this game, and we're potentially talking about a win here. So that was the story of the game. We were able to set the table, but we could not get those big hits, and Dodgers, all they needed was 3 runs. And give credit to Alex Cobb tonight to hold that strong Dodgers lineup to 3 runs. Alex Cobb, did a great job tonight, giving the Giants an opportunity, giving them a chance to win. And out of your starter, that's all you can ask for. Pitching deep into the game, giving you a good, strong 6 and a third innings. So Alex Cobb, really did a nice job tonight, and that's definitely. I have nothing to say, but what happens to the Giants has been too inconsistent since probably May. And yeah, that's the honest truth. That's the honest truth. When you think about the first month of the season, we were playing good baseball. I think we were 22-13. I think at one point we were 9 games above 500, and we looked like we were hanging around first place. I think we were like 1 game or 2 games behind the Dodgers. So really, since May, we have been way too inconsistent. What's going on, Tommy Huxley? This team is just garbage. Travis, time to rebuild. This team is playing just awful right now. I don't think it's time. I mean, when we're looking at this team, I still believe that. I think that, we can be competitive, next season and compete for a playoff spot. And yeah, so I think that this team is not necessarily a team that is going to, be a couple years away from competing. I mean, we are in that position that I think we can, contend next season. And even this season, I mean, look, anything can happen, but I still think, there's a lot of good players on this team. When you're looking at our rotation with Logan Webb, Carlos Rodon, and you're looking at, look, we have a lot of good players offensively that haven't been having the kind of years offensively, that I know that they can have. But yeah, appreciate that, Tommy Huxley. I totally feel it. This team is playing awful right now, and in terms of rebuilding, I believe that this team it can contend next season. I think we can make some good moves in the offseason, maybe make some trades. And yeah, I mean, this season, yeah, it's a lot of things have not gone right this year, so it's been really frustrating. But these things are gonna happen, and so we just gotta do the best that we can. And it's gonna be tough right now. Hold on, guys, make an adjustment here to the camera for a sec. But yeah, right now, yeah, we can. We just gotta, look forward to tomorrow. We're gonna have an opportunity to go out there, compete, and get a win. So that's what we got to do. Turn the page. The great thing about baseball, with it being an everyday sport, you can, you got to have short-term memory. When with baseball, when things a lot of times things are not going to go your way, and that's why with baseball you can never get too high when things are going good, and you can never get too low when things are going bad. And so right now, I mean, the Giants, it's feeling, like that. That feeling when times are tough right now. We just got to find a way to get through it, because I believe that this team can play much better than what they're playing. We all know that they can play much better, and let's just hope that the rest of the season we can finish out the season strong. Because at this point, I would just love to see them play competitive baseball, win some games, build some confidence. You want to build some momentum going into next season, and you're gonna feel better about yourself. And these guys are competing out there for jobs, and so yeah, there's a lot to still look forward to for the season, a lot to be excited about. Yeah, maybe next year we can make moves. Yeah, I still believe that this team is, it's not like we're gonna be bad for several years. It's a team that if you remember when we went from the 2018 to 2019 season, we took that big jump where in 2019, we I think won 70 to 80 games or so, but at one point we were in the playoff chase all the way until August 25th of that season, and then as we know, 2020 season we got within one game of the playoffs, and then we had the 107 win season. So I believe that with the Giants, we can make some moves in the offseason, and we can contend next year. We can contend for a playoff spot. I definitely think that is possible. And, we'll see what ends up happening in the rest of this year. We still got, 55 or so games left, I believe. So let's hope we can start playing better baseball and, build some momentum to go into next season. But yeah, tonight was exciting to see J.D. Davis make his Giants debut, acquired in the Darren Ruff trade. And in my opinion, I think the Giants did a tremendous job with that trade. I think we got an incredible return for Darren Ruff. So, at the trade deadline, we ended up not making, we didn't trade Carlos Rodon or Jock Peterson. So, I really like that. We weren't going to trade them unless we got, a really great return. And trading Darren Ruff and trading Rosenthal, we were able to get some good players. Yeah, some good players. So I really like the moves the Giants made at the deadline. Nothing that's going to jump off the page, but you want to make smart moves. And Farhan Zaidi, he's done a tremendous job. GM Scott Harris and the entire Giants front office, making smart moves since Zaidi has taken over as president. And, I'm excited for the future. The Giants have a bright future. We got a lot of exciting young prospects coming up. And so, yeah, right now, times are tough. This season, definitely would have liked to have seen us, be in a better position than where we are now. But, all we can control is, trying to play better baseball the last couple of months of the season. And we'll go from there. And again, I think that this team is still, this team can play much better than what they're playing. and they can contend next season. And so I'm excited to see what happens. Right now we just got to keep the faith going. See what happens. I'm about to head out. Have a good night, Travis, and go Giants. Thank you so much, AM Echo Sky. Appreciate you checking into the post game. Have a good night, and thank you everyone checking into tonight's post game show. We're breaking this one down. Giants Dodgers rivalry. Giants, unfortunately tonight. Another tough one. Dropped 3-0 to the rival Dodgers. Getting shut out. Really frustrating loss. But right now we're not playing good baseball, and the Dodgers right now are playing great baseball. Hopefully, some teams in the National League can slow the Dodgers down. We'll see what ends up happening, but obviously we know the Padres made some big moves at the deadline. We'll see if that ends up paying off for them or if it ends up backfiring. Trading, of course, I think 5 of their top 11 prospects. So they gave up quite a bit. Padres are trying to go for it this year. So we'll see what ends up happening in the NL West. Giants right now, we just got to take it one game at a time and make better adjustments. Right now we are underperforming. We're having mental errors out there. And it's tough because, when you know that you're more talented than, how you're playing, it's always frustrating because, we know that we can be a lot better. So right now we got to make the necessary adjustments down the stretch and to finish out the season strong. Because, right now, you want to play better down the stretch and to feel better going into next season. And, building confidence, building momentum. So we see what ends up happening. Appreciate everyone checking in to tonight's post-game show. Giants versus Dodgers tonight. The rivalry continues, and right now Giants have not been putting up much of a fight against the Dodgers, and I know we can play much better. I know that this team can play much better. So tomorrow's another opportunity. Excited to see if we go out there, compete, see what we can do. Try to get a win. You don't want to get swept at home by your rivals. So right now, let's see what we can do. The offense. Tomorrow's pitching matchup, Jacob Junis will be taking the mound for your San Francisco Giants. He has looked good in the starts that he's had this year. 4-2 record with a 2.78 ERA to go with 48 strikeouts, and he will be taking on Clayton Kershaw. So it should be a great matchup tomorrow to finish out this 4-game series. So really looking forward to it. And, we've seen the Giants have a good game plan against Clayton Kershaw. They know him very well. So hopefully we can see the Giants lineup break out. We need to see the offense break out, put up some runs. So let's see what happens right now. Got to keep the faith. Welcome in everyone to the post game show. We're breaking this one down. Giants Dodgers tonight. Giants. Really tough one tonight. Frustrating loss. But you got to turn the page. Look forward to tomorrow. It's a new day, new opportunity, and for the Giants right now, I want to see them play better baseball to finish out the season. Because right now, it's really frustrating. I mean, when you're playing as awful as the Giants are playing right now, it's not fun. Right now this team is not having fun, and we got to get back to having fun, getting back to, playing better baseball, being more competitive out there because every night it seems like we're falling behind early. We're making it tough on our starting pitchers. They're feeling like that, they can't give up, many runs because, the offense has struggled. So right now, it's a team effort, and, it's going to take everyone, pulling in the right direction to turn this around. And it's still possible, there's still time left in the season. We can still go on a run. And, when you're playing against the Dodgers, we know that it's going to be extremely tough. to beat the rival Dodgers. Um, yeah, we know that this series was going to be tough, but we're going to be playing some teams down the stretch where, yeah, we're going to have some opportunities to pick up some wins, and hopefully, we can get on a run. And yeah, right now, I just think, I would be happy to see us get in the playoffs as a wild card. But right now, I think the most important thing, is seeing this team play better baseball down the stretch, because you are going to build momentum going into next season, and that would be huge for the Giants. Because yeah, this team, in my opinion, I still think can contend next season. I think we can. I think it's going to be an interesting offseason to see what moves we make. And right now, the last couple months of the year, we have a lot of young players. It's going to be fun to see them. Of course, J.D. Davis making his Giants debut today. Very exciting to see him acquired in the Darren Ruff trade with the New York Mets. The 29-year-old third baseman, Elk Grove native, gets a hit in his San Francisco Giants debut, going 1 for 4. So it was very exciting to see J.D. Davis. And yeah, I'm excited to see what he can do. And, I thought the Giants did an excellent job in the Darren Ruff trade. We got quite a return. We also picked up 2 single A starters that were having really nice seasons down there, and then a lefty starter / reliever who can potentially make an immediate impact in the Giants bullpen. So yeah, I thought the Giants did an excellent job with the Darren Ruff trade. Also with the Rosenthal trade, so to pick up some young prospects, pick up some young players. So right now, yeah, there's still a lot to be excited about to finish out the season, even if we don't make the playoffs. And so right now, I think we're going to be paying attention, watching, seeing what players are going to finish out the season strong, because I think it's going to be important for them to finish the season strong and build confidence, build some momentum going into next season. And in my opinion, I think the Giants can still contend next year. I still think that we have the talent to contend in the National League and in the NL West. But right now, yeah, we're not showing it with the way that we're playing. So it's been incredibly frustrating, especially losing 7 games in a row to your rival. Yeah, it's not fun at all. But these things happen, and right now we just gotta turn the page, forget about it, and move on to tomorrow. And that's the great thing about baseball. It's going to give you, it's an everyday sport, and you gotta have a short-term memory. You can't get too low when things are going bad, and when things are going good, you can't get too high. So yeah, we knew that coming into this season, Dodgers on paper, were the favorites in the division, and so far, they've proven it with the way that they're playing right now. And yeah, we definitely expected to be playing a lot better than how we're playing, and it's frustrating because at the All-Star break, we were still in great position in the playoff race, and since the All-Star break, we have really fallen off, and it's been tough. We got to make the adjustments, and let's hope that we can start playing better baseball. Welcome everyone to the post-game show. Glad you joined us tonight. We are going to be wrapping up tonight's post-game show here shortly, but before we do, as always, we are going to get to our picks of the game, so we'd love to hear who you're taking as the pick of the game. And for my pick of the game, I am going with Joey Bart. Had 3 hits tonight, a 3-hit game for Joey Bart. Joey Bart is starting to heat up, and that is absolutely fantastic to see. He hit his 8th home run in yesterday's game and picked up a couple of hits. So now 5 hits in his last 2 games. And it's going to be fun to see Joey Bart, if he can heat up these last 2 months of the year. He's now got his average back up over 200, hitting 205 now. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see Joey Bart, put together a couple of good games. So let's see if, this is the beginning of a fantastic hot streak for Joey Bart, because he needs it. He has really struggled this year. I certainly expected him to hit a lot better than what he has done. So, to see him the last couple of days put together some great games, it was really exciting to see. So thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate everyone checking out tonight's post-game show. And before we wrap up, let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, and let's smash up that like button. Really helps out the channel big time. And I want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you. Really appreciate all of the support. This feedback lets YouTube know that this video is relevant, so then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many San Francisco Giants fans, Dodgers fans, and baseball fans out there. Let the YouTube algorithm know that this video is relevant. So thank you again so much, everyone. Really appreciate all the support. I would not be here without each and every one of you. I would just be a guy here talking to the camera. So it really means a lot jumping into the chat and saying hi. So thank you again, everyone. And before we wrap up, if you see my good friend Eric, the legend, Hum Baby Baseball, if you see him live for tonight's post-game show, be sure to go show him some love there and check out his post-game show. And be sure to check out his channel for incredible San Francisco Giants coverage and all things baseball. You certainly do not want to miss it. So check out Eric's channel at Hum Baby Baseball. So thank you again, everyone, so much. If you enjoyed tonight's San Francisco Giants live post-game show and you would like to stay up to date with more San Francisco Giants live post-game shows and all things San Francisco Giants, be sure to smash that subscriber button and be sure to smash the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm putting out a new video and when I'm going live for the next San Francisco Giants live post-game show. Tomorrow I will be working, so I will likely be doing a post-game show a bit later in the day. So definitely be sure to have your notifications on so you can be notified when I'm going live. So thank you again, everyone, so much. Giants, unfortunately, tonight drop another tough one, losing 3-0 against the rival Dodgers. Tomorrow's another opportunity. It's a new day, so we're looking forward to going out there, competing, and trying to get a win tomorrow. So appreciate all the support, everyone. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Beat LA, beat LA, beat LA. Always beat LA, no matter what. We're going to go out there, compete. Let's get a win tomorrow. Let's beat LA. Hope everyone has a great rest of your night. Take care.